Hi, this is the market review, the part one of the weekly recap, and this video will be posted as a public video on YouTube. So first we look at SPX. SPX is looking pretty bearish. I just reviewed what I said last week, and it's happening more or less as anticipated. The market has been rejecting resistance levels one after the other. And now the 2650 is history. We are around the 2600 level, and more likely we are going to go and aim lower, but probably try and test it 2580 and then Feb lows. If we go and look at hourly chart, it's even more visible, clear trend line, and we are maybe going to go for the 1540, 1550. This level is called a stall level before the almighty 2500. More surprisingly, volatility is going up, and of course the vol term structure is in backwardation, but this is no real vol spike, which could mean that there's no real surprise. People are just hedging naturally, normally, to protect their gains before reporting the end of the year performance. But at the same time, this is like a quiet, and also in terms of volumes were lighter than usual for this time of the year. So we may have more what we sometimes call window dressing, portfolio rebalancing. So there may be a lot of activity before the market goes into the usual holiday slumber just before Christmas. So now we are entering expiration week, so it's going to be pretty agitated. And I would advise to remain very conservative and maybe closing or reducing positions. So if we go back to the daily chart, as I said, we are probably going to aim for 2580 and then lower 2550, and then enter the very strong support area. If we look at the Russell has clearly left this area. It is now probably aiming to the 1410, 1400 area, and it is not clear where it could go next. If we go for a weekly chart, we see that we are below the Feb lows already. We could be entering a very, very bearish period. If we go now, we're now into the monthly chart, which we hardly ever look. But if we now plot Feb from 2016 to now, as you can see, we have a first Fib level around here, and the next one will be around 1346. I believe the market, or this is a monthly chart, so this is a very slow chart for our type of trading, but this level could be fought for a while. And if we look at the weekly chart, we have a kind of a compression. It is not a volatility indicator. It's a range support resistance indicator. And we may then go for some trading range for the next few weeks before it expands again. Back to the SPX, we have a pennant here, and this pennant is generally bearish. So what we could see is that the market will probably test the 2580, maybe 2550. I mean, this is about quadruple witching on Thursday. So the market may dip and then bounce back again. At the moment, early to middle of the week, I would say bearish pressure will be strong, and we will see how the rollover then propagates volatility over the next cycles. Okay, that's it for now. The next video will be on our positions.